Hello, how you doing? For your next assignment, you're going to be creating a dot race. And we'll give you a quick example of this. What you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and you're going to create three sprites. And you're going to create these three sprites on your own. And they're going to be dots. But they're not going to be just any dots. They're going to be dots that you create, and you're going to have to do some work with them. So we're going to make little circle dots. So come there and make a circle right there. And there goes my first dot. I want to fill it in with a color. Each one of your dots have to have a different color. Once you give it a color, you're also going to put eyes, nose, mouth, everything. You're going to give your dots a personality. Put a little hair on the top and give your dots a personality. You're going to create three of these. So you can create three dots, and you're going to place them in a starting line, which is going to be somewhere in quadrant 1. You're also going to have a finish line somewhere in quadrant 1. Okay, you're going to have to think through this project right now. Now, you're going to have to make this dot go from quadrant 1 to quadrant 2, to quadrant 3, quadrant 4, and cross the finish line in quadrant 1. But once it crosses the finish line in quadrant 1, it has to say, hey, I'm in first, second, and third. I'm in first, second, and third. You also have to make another sprite, which is going to be your infill. Go here and create another sprite. Close that. Cancel. Come on now. Okay. We're going to create another sprite. We're going to draw it. And it's going to be square. And we're going to make this green because it's going to be our infill. I don't know if you've ever seen that at a racetrack, but it's going to be green infill right there. Your dots are not to touch the infield. Your dots are not to touch the infield. Make this a little smaller. I'll leave it right here. You have to have a starting line. You have to have a finish line right here. Okay, right now I don't need this because I'm going to show you something different. Okay, we're going to make, got one dot, got a starting line, finish line. So we're going to make a starting line right here. We're going to make a starting line. What am I doing? There we go. We're going to make this black, fill it in, and we're going to fill it in with black. So we're going to have our starting line right here. And then we're going to make another one. Let's go and duplicate this. And we're going to have our finish line right here. Okay. For your script, you want your dot to be unpredictable. So I want you to choose a location choose three locations between here. On your game, your three locations are going to be your three different quadrants. On here, your three locations are going to be divided up between three spots here. So this is our starting point. You're going to go to get a green flag, and now I'm going to show you some differences when you use your motion. You have your go-to, which is go-to works like in Star Trek where you say, beam me up, Scotty, and you vanish one spot and you're in another spot. So if I said, click green flag, and I want you to start right here at this position, which is right here, but then, which is the location where it's at, but then I want it to go to right there. Okay, what do we do? Okay, let's go back. I put it on the wrong one. Okay, right here. I'll put it on one of these. Here, take this, drag it to my dot, and now my stuff should be on the dot. There we go. Take this off. My dot is right here. This is the location of my dot. Right there. Now I put my dot right here. This is the new location of my dot. So if I said, let me me see, let's wait 1 second. Control, wait 1 second. So now, I click the green flag, it's going to go to the starting point, and then it's going to go to right there. Let's see what it does. Bam. See how it went there lickety-split? So when you use a go to, it's going to go there immediately. Immediately. Something you have to know. So let's take this go to off. Go back to motion, and let's go to glide. Now I'm still at the same location. You notice it still has the same coordinates. So now I'm going to glide for 1 second to this location right here. So go back to the starting point, and this time I'm going to glide in 1 second. But what you need to do is make yours random. So you need to pick 3 points here, here, and here, where they're going to run at different speeds, and make this random. And I'm going to show you how to make that random. So I'm going to get pull this down right here.
So I can try.
Okay, go back out. Pull this down right here, and have a glide right there. I'm glide to this point right here. And then I'm going to glide to this point right here. And then I'm going to glide to the finish line. But they're all going to be different times. So I want to go different speeds, all in locations. So I'm going to change this from 1 to, let's say, 3. And so glide from 1 to 3, glide from 1 to 3, glide from 1 to 3. So, and notice it's going to go different speeds as it goes to the finish line. But you have to have it cross the finish line. Once it crosses the finish line, you need to make a variable, use if-else statements to select first, second, and third. Select first, second, and third. That's your assignment. I'll put it all in a rubric, and good luck. You need 3 dots. All 3 dots need to be different colors. They all have to be made into characters. You have to have a starting line and a finish line, and everything starts in quadrant 1. You have to make an infill. You have to decorate your infill, and they all need to go around the infill. And as the dots cross the finish line, they need to say first, second, and third. Which dot came in first, which dot came in second, and which dot came in third. Good luck.